Hey kids, you like that rock and roll?
Don't worry, don't be afraid, ever. This is just a ride.
On the program this evening,
Four Brothers Podcast.
Welcome to the Four Brors Podcast. It's Pancake Tuesday.
Yay.
It is pretty
Gay
gay.
day.
Like,
Pancake
what's it about there?
Tuesday.
So, Christians would eat pancakes on the last day before Lent begins to use up things in the cupboard.
That's a lie.
That's what it
Use
is.
up everything in the cupboard, apparently.
So, fuck knows why it's pancakes, but it's like eat the fuck out everything because the next couple of days are fasting or something.
Aye.
But how many days of fasting is it?
40.
40 days
40
and 40
days, 40
nights. No, we don't actually
Easy.
do it. Is it not 2 weeks for us or something? Oh, no, sorry.
Fast?
It's one day. Is it not just Friday that we fast? Obviously, it was fucking Moses fasted for 40 days and 40 nights.
Would
or
have to be-
whatever.
would it have-
In the desert, we just do one day Friday. And we just don't eat meat.
Ash Wednesday, you don't eat meat, I don't think.
All right.
So that's another day that you fast.
Yeah, but the fast, the Sabbath, is that?
Is that not Jewish? Or is
Back then, it was,
it conglomerate?
you know, it was all one thing.
What's the ash about as well? That's even weirder to me.
Yeah. Weird.
Eat pancake, have ash.
Oh, is it Ash Wednesday tomorrow?
Yeah. But I was saying, like, I forgot about this.
Is Pancake Tuesday kicking it all off?
Yeah.
Yeah, kick it all
Could you
off.
imagine Americans doing this, you know? We're kicking it off with Pancake Tuesday here. This Johnny fucking sake. Would you stop doing that? Like, fuck me.
Every time, like,
Keep your fucking hands down.
You should have clipped.
woo.
I could have took your head off there, like.
No,
Fucking too, like.
it weighs about a buck
You know, maybe we should be sitting over
pretty
there for
heavy.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy. Bucko 9, that would hurt.
Yeah.
109 pounds.
Yeah.
Ow.
What?
Huh?
100.
Yeah.
What's 109 pounds? All right.
That? Jesus.
So much
you
weighs.
So you don't like pancakes?
I mean,
Well, they're gay.
don't like-
put me on the spot.
Doesn't like
you
gay
know,
things.
I'm straight, just
You don't like pancakes?
Says a
straight,
man
can't
in a
help it.
pink t-shirt.
As straight as you can get.
It's pretty comfortable as
Straight as you
sexuality
can get.
right there, look. Yeah.
You don't like pancakes?
I mean, I don't not like pancakes,
Yeah.
but I don't like I wouldn't go out of my way to eat. If someone put a pancake in front of me, I'd be like, all right, but I don't go out of my way.
I don't think anybody likes pancakes the way David likes pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
David's
I reckon,
the
like,
pancake master, like.
David's sleeping with them and shit.
Now, to be honest, I'm not really. I think I was a big pancake eater when I was a kid. You know,
Yeah,
always-
I know.
Oh,
always had a
what
lot
the
of
fuck do you
pancakes.
call this then?
But I've just recently got into
And that's not a
making-
euphemism for anything.
Just recently got into making pancakes every morning for my kids. You know.
Yeah.
Liar.
Obviously, I'll eat some myself.
These are for
Is
the
that- is that like
one-year-olds saying, "Can I have pancake?" No.
They don't want pancakes. They literally have told you that they don't like pancakes, and you're just flipping
They're just-
pancakes. And
they're
we're like,
just-
made pancakes.
They've said like 4 different words, and not one of them was pancake.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
pancake.
And you're
But
just
no.
pan clocks.
For me, I think actually the perfect breakfast for me always has been,
Pancakes and bacon or something.
and it's
Bacon
now,
above.
it's now
Bacon
turned
pancakes?
into, right, a bowl of porridge with
A fig.
Yeah. It's out in the porridge.
peanut butter
Not
and
even
honey,
touching porridge.
and I'll have to cook the porridge with a touch of salt,
That's disgusting.
just a wee pinch of salt,
All old people food so far. Go ahead.
and then
Are you in a nursing home dying?
You know what I mean? Pancakes and porridge.
Tapping into
and
you?
then to the side of that then would be at least 3 freshly made pancakes,
Yeah.
Freshly
with
Do you
made
blend
butter,
the pancakes in the
butter-
water so you can chew them and all?
butter, maple syrup, and bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like a stack of pancakes with bacon, like, and a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That's my perfect breakfast
Not
right
bad,
there.
not bad. For me, that's
There's not much protein.
That's
there's not
been the
lie
much
down on the
help,
sofa
you know.
afterwards. Breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be doing that if I've shit to do. Like,
No,
stack
it's
of
a day
pancakes,
off.
maple syrup, and bacon.
That's not a.
I can kind of get away with eating most things without feeling those kinds of
emotions. He's just a Terminator.
no feeling those.
I'll be back for more pancakes after this.
I don't know.
Tackle a few.
I don't get much heartburn or anything from a lot
No.
of shit.
Not heartburn. I get lethargy from. Like,
just-
that's
yeah.
too many carbs
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you
I
feel
just
like a
all
wanker after, you know? You're just like, oh, why have I done
You
it?
don't want to start your day
fair
with
enough,
that. Like I started my day.
Maybe cut the pancakes in half.
I started my day this morning with cold pizza. Like I had pizza last night and half it was left, and I had a half a fucking large pizza.
what, not a
half, like,
slice?
jeez.
A half a
had
fucking
half?
pizza for my breakfast.
2 slices at least, like, not half, you crazy bastard.
You know what I mean? Like,
You don't actually know what to do with it.
and it wasn't even.
Fuck.
It wasn't even just cheese pizza or something. It was big boy pizza. Like it was fucking. It was like a new one from Domino's, like a chicken fajita.
Chicken Mexicano.
That's the one. Yeah,
I don't get anything like that on my pizzas anymore. I'm just getting like margaritas these days.
Yeah,
Weird.
they are better. Like.
You know.
Pineapple.
Right, let's not talk
How
about
pineapple?
pizza again. We'll talk extensively about pizza in the last episode.
And
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
did we?
fucking 20-minute section of pizza in the last one. Yeah.
Every time I get
fuck
pizza, I need a spicy one now.
Let's not talk about pizza anymore.
Oh, come on,
spicy
everybody
stuff.
loves pizza.
No more pizza.
No more pizza. Fuck.
Back to pancakes. Do you like pancakes, guys?
Pancakes a type of
Who
pizza.
doesn't like? I mean, obviously I like pancakes.
I don't
but I'm
love
not
pancakes though.
fucking-
You
Not
know?
going out of my
not-
way to eat pancakes.
No,
Nah.
I haven't made pancakes except for on Pancake Tuesday in about.
I always love Pancake Tuesday.
When I made pancakes on
Mom
Pancake
made,
Tuesday.
Mom
Of course
made
you fucking
really
did.
nice. She always made crepes. They weren't pancakes,
Yeah.
they were crepes.
Crepes are better, I think.
Is it
Skinny.
fucking Crepe Tuesday?
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah, but crepes are better anyway, you know.
Crepes, to be fair. Yeah.
Honestly.
Far better.
you think so?
We bit of
Far
lemon.
better.
I think they're way better. Like,
I think, yeah, it's hard to
For
say.
that kind of
Sometimes
snack.
A real thin crepe,
they're lighter.
lemon juice and sugar rolled up. Great.
Yeah.
That's all you
It's
need.
so good. Look,
slices of banana.
Cigarette and a crepe.
No, you're going too far. You're going too far.
Is that right?
Cigarette
and a crepe?
Yeah, cigarette and a crepe.
Strawberries.
Bong and a blitz.
smoking a pancake.
See those fluffy ones you do? Not
Bong
for
and a
me.
blitz?
That to me, that just looks like crap. I don't like
It's
fluffy
just
ones.
like,
I
yeah,
don't
it's
like
just
those.
too like.
It's too much.
too
Yeah, it's
dense.
too heavy.
It's not actually. It depends on how you do the batter. Like it can be really dense. Like yeah.
Although I agree with you, it's nice.
But hey, I'm getting
not
better.
worry.
They're getting fluffier.
I still
Yeah.
prefer waffles and crepes to pancakes.
Waffles are way better.
You know?
I kind
Yeah.
of. They're so
Just-
similar. They're so
You
similar.
know what the thing is about
You know,
waffles?
they're kind of the same thing.
You probably
No, they're not.
make pancake batter
the batter is
and
the
waffle batter, same thing,
That's
but
what I
just
mean.
Maybe.
just
But the way
because
it's
the
cooked
way they're
as well, though.
it's texture.
It's
as
the
well.
texture, yeah. And it
100%. 100%.
And then you like chicken and waffles, bacon and pancakes.
All right, black
chicken
man.
and waffles wins every
Yeah.
time.
Fucking right, it
And
does
that's
look-
it. Like,
it's the best.
See with that wee crepe pan I got, or the pan I got, it kind of makes them like a half waffle pancake thing because it's kind of got the waffle texture, you know. It's really, really crispy. It's weird. Yeah. It's like a pancake waffle.
pancake waffle.
Yeah.
There you go.
You may have created something new.
A waffle cake, a
What
pan.
did I create the other day? It was an egg cake or something.
Yeah.
It was
Just
strange.
stop
Did it-
doing that
yeah,
one.
it was a weird one.
Yeah, don't do
It's like a
that.
pancake crossover with an egg, fried egg. It's fucking
Fuck, what
weird.
do you be doing?
Stupid.
You're like sometimes you're like, fuck, I have no time.
So you just
And
fry,
then-
you fry
What
an
do you have
egg,
today? Pancake,
you fry
fry
an egg,
pancake
and
and
then
egg
you put,
cakes and shit.
you put the egg batter or the pancake batter over the top of it, and that's it.
No, fuck that.
You flip it. And
Here,
Not
making
a
an
bad
egg.
Get a pancake egg.
You see that fucking plane?
Well, fuck the eggplant.
Turned around and landed. Took back because a guy wouldn't stop farting on the plane.
Right?
He just wouldn't stop farting. There's a video and everybody on the plane is just like,
They smell like eggs.
And they turned around and landed again.
They
How
took
far
back.
along to get?
I don't know.
Be funny if they got nearly all the way there. And they're like, nah,
No, them.
we're going back to the origin
People literally
country.
just be like, sir, could you please stop farting? It smells really bad. And you just keep farting.
Was that him laughing or his fart?
Farting. Laugh and fart. Can you laugh and fart?
Yeah.
At the same time, huh?
Well, yeah.
Of course you fucking.
Sometimes
Double piping or do you bust?
Sometimes laughing brings on a fart. Like,
Aye. But do you fart in between your laughs? Or can you laugh and fart at
was
the
it like
same
a
time?
Is that a challenge?
Yeah. Yeah, like you can't sneeze
a
with your eyes
trade-off.
open.
That's a challenge, right?
Trade the laugh for a fart.
no, I'm pretty sure you can laugh and fart at the same time. Like, it's not like, yeah, it's not like.
We can
fucking-
burp and fart at the same time. Double pipe.
Yeah.
Can you
Fucking right.
Yeah, I suppose you can.
Shit and fart at the same time? No. Because you have to fart.
Yeah, you can.
Shit and
No,
fart.
Shard, I guess.
Not at the same time.
The
Shart.
fart can go
There you
past
go,
the shit.
shart.
But anyway,
Go ahead, sorry.
And it
Back to
creates a
the
worse smell because it's going past all that shit.
back to this riveting story.
So it's
I'd say so.
yeah, them shit
How
farts.
bad would your farts have to be for them to have to turn a plane around? That's bad, like.
Like almost like worse than hijacking the plane, you know?
To be honest,
You might
I
as well
think
have
it wouldn't matter how.
murdered someone.
Cabin with farts.
I think it wouldn't matter how fucking bad the smell was. You'd probably be in fucking stitches because
I'd be angry.
Oh, I would be.
But I
I'd be
don't know.
angry.
You might be,
Especially if
in
they're the one
stitches,
driving the
especially when you
fucking-
find
or
out the
flying them.
plane's turning around. Like, would you not be so
You'd be
fucking
raging.
But then again, do
It'd
most
be in
planes not have
stitches.
like that
over a fart? Like,
circulating air that it like
don't think so.
recycles the smell?
I don't think so. Because
Open a
the
window,
smells are going up into the AC and then probably back into everyone's seats. So they're getting like farts dumped through the AC probably. Because it's sucking up all his farts, bringing it through the air thing and pushing it out on people. And they're probably just getting fart Or AC.
Everybody's just sweating in there. Like,
But there's there's a few what's the word? There's a few things you can do before turning the plane around. Though, like
They
you
probably
can be
tried.
like, right, go to the toilet.
Yeah, they probably
you
tried
know.
all that. I think he
Fart
refused.
into the toilet.
I think he was verbally refusing to stop farting. I'm pretty sure he was just like, no, it won't stop. And he must have. I think that must be either like premeditated, where he's been like, I'm gonna fuck my shit up. I'm gonna eat all the shit for
farty
days,
shit.
and I'm gonna fart this plane back to where it came from.
He was in the Chipotle beforehand, though, like just
I mean, Taco Bell, Chipotle,
Yeah.
fucking all of it,
Yeah.
you know, and then just drank like fucking Pepto-Bismol and all sorts of bad shit, just to really get it all going. I was like, let's see if I can biohack this plane, like,
Yeah.
which he did.
Jesus.
yeah. Do you reckon the police and all got him? Hello, my rights.
There's going to be a South Park episode about that.
A succulent fart on a plane?
Can you go to jail for farting? Like
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
if you
sure,
were asked to
right.
stop, yeah.
Public
You can get
distress.
You can, yeah.
There's people having panic attacks now.
I was pretty much put in fucking
know?
jail for farting.
Go tell
Pretty
that story
much,
then.
man.
Let's hear that story.
Well, it was
Sure,
in
that's
after school detention. And I got another after school detention for farting.
Right? Why?
Just for farting.
Just
That's it.
for like
I
let you
just
fart
farted.
it?
Did it? Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it? Because, yeah,
Right, that's it.
If it's one fart,
you're in trouble if you fart in school. Like.
yeah. But you have to keep it in. Like
Or apparently on a plane, too.
there you go.
So there you go. You could probably get
But
arrested.
that's
and-
excessive
and
farting.
Years and years
Yeah,
in
that's
jail.
different.
How many farts and offensive
A year of farts.
maneuvers you've created or made?
900 years, sir. But that's like, you know, it's not like he just farted on a plane, it smelled bad and everyone cracked up and heard the plane. Like, he was filling that bitch up with farts,
Yeah.
you know,
It's really, really
like really trying
like
his
you
hardest
said,
to,
like
you know.
biohazard.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
to be
biohack the
honest,
plane.
I don't know if I could do that if I tried. Even doesn't matter what I ate. Like I don't know if I.
He must
some
have something.
I
yeah,
wouldn't know
going on.
what to eat
Special
to make
ability
my
there.
farts as bad as it could.
P.F.
'Cause-
Chang's, apparently.
Yeah, PF Chang. No, you don't have one here, so
No.
just Chinese. But no, I like what can you eat? Right?
Drink alcohol and eat all the shit.
I
you know,
suppose
just
it
What
eat
are the worst
pizza,
parts?
Chinese.
I don't
What
know.
are the worst farts?
Mexican food
gassy
farts,
ones?
tacos and
know.
stuff.
Gassy ones?
Maybe like,
Taco Bell's bad. Like,
but
It's
I've
like
had farts.
ones
Taco
that
Bell
burn
beer
your
farts.
You know them fucking gassy ones that burn your
they're
nose.
bad.
that-
Yeah.
I think anybody else's
That
fart,
kind of
though,
fart.
it's gonna
Especially
be bad
Bernie.
to you.
Yeah, Bernie ones
Yeah.
are bad. Like
Fair enough, but sometimes you would maybe be like, "Oh, what's cooking? Who's cooking in the room here?"
I
Who's
have
cooking
this.
some food?
I swear to God, yeah.
You know?
I noticed this when I was a teenager or something, right? Like sometimes you could fart, right? And if you didn't know that was a fart, you would be like, what's cooking?
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's-
I think it's like in a
Somebody's got
different
the
dimension that could be a good
vegetables,
smell.
Yeah, but as soon as not even different dimension, just like until you know it's a fart,
Or
then you go, oh, what the fuck? That's terrible.
It's like you think there's a
Jewish
big
people.
roast dinner cooking or something with like carrots and veg and all that shit, and
Yeah.
it's like a hot fart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you smell it right away. You're like,
Is it your hot fart?
You think which
no,
foreign
not mine,
neighbour's
because
cooking up a
somebody
storm in
else's hot
this
fart.
neighbourhood?
that's what I mean. If it's somebody else's hot fart, and you're like,
No, because you don't fart. You're
is
like,
that like?
I recognize that.
Sometimes you're like, it's not a fart.
Yeah.
You know, it's food cooking.
Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes you smell your
Fart,
ma's dinner
yeah.
and you're like, who
Yeah.
farted? And it's like, I'm cooking whatever. And
Eggs.
you're like, oh, that smells all right.
They are.
It's funny.
There you go.
Jesus.
Tasty farts.
PF Changs.
Sometimes.
Tasty fart.
Do you want to hear some bad shit?
Yeah, go for it. I'm in the mood.
Bad shit,
Let's hear
Bazzy.
Bad shit, Bazzy.
Have you heard of this?
What? I thought you said bad shit. So then bad shit, Bazzy.
Bad shit, Bazzy. That's a fucking rapper. Like. No, Bacha Bazzy.
Batcha Bazzy.
Bacha Bazzy.
Yeah. It's an Afghanistan tradition. And like it's been going on for years, you know. And I think up until like 2019 they made it illegal in 2019, but still everybody just still does it. Like, so it's like obviously all the women there are in like hijabs and shit. You can't really see them. So what men do is they just take little boys off the street away from their parents and teach them how to dance and put them in like dresses and make them dance for them and then molest them for
Right.
years and then kill them and then just go get new ones.
Jesus.
Batcha Bazzy.
Bacha Bazzy, it
Bazzy,
means like dancing boy or something.
Right.
So that's what these motherfuckers have been doing. For
They sell
fucking
them
years.
off, do they? Or do they just...
They keep them themselves, they own them, and then they share it. So like if I had a dancing boy,
Where's this going on?
Afghanistan.
Right.
So if I had a dancing boy, you know, like I'd bring him round to the house and he would dance for us all, and then we would decide who gets him that night, and like maybe you'd pay me or whatever, and then I come get him off you in the morning.
Right. Just lend. Can I lend to your dancing boy tonight?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
You're like lending a fucking game off a neighbour, you know?
Fucking bad shit, man.
Give us a lend,
Bad shit, like,
give us a lend the Dancing Boy 3, will you?
it's madness. It's fucking
Jesus.
madness, and it's like so widely
Haven't cleared him out
accepted. You know,
I'm on the final boss.
his asshole.
Jesus Christ. That's fucked, like.
And not so bad though, like, and like it shows you them, like they go down to like all the kids will be playing in the lake or whatever, like swimming, and then like this guy will just come down, like strip down in his fucking loincloth, wherever the fuck they were, and like just go out into
Loincloth or whatever the fuck
do you know what I mean? Dirty bastards, like, and then just fucking like wade out into the water, wade out into the water, and just start playing with the kids, and then just be like, this one, and just take him,
Yeah.
and then go to the parents. There's a fucking wee bit of money, and they're like, bye forever.
Right.
You know, and they just take their child, and then he just lives with them. And that, like the one in the documentary I was watching was like 11.
Right.
You'll have a better life, son. You're going away to learn how to
Pretty
dance.
much, like,
Yeah.
you know,
So
what I
they
mean?
don't know. Do they know what's going to happen to the boy? Like,
I mean,
but how? Like,
They say they don't, but you know what I mean. They probably have an idea, and they don't ask any questions. They're just like, we're paid money, we get
But
to
I
see him
mean-
once a month, and that's it.
like obviously, like Afghan people aren't that fucked that they're gonna, you know, give up their kids. Like,
well, news to you.
I know some people, like some people in this country would do.
Jake just said
Obviously
they
not.
No,
like,
they do.
But there's
like,
people in this
we're not
country would
talk-
do shit like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
for
We're not
money.
necessarily talking about Afghanistan or, you know.
No, we are. We're literally
I
talking
know,
about Afghanistan.
No, but what I'm saying
It's a
is,
tradition.
like, as people, we're sort of. Is it
no.
a tradition? Like?
It's a tradition in their
it's a
culture.
tradition?
It's a tradition in
What's
their
the
culture.
age of consent over there?
I thought we were just
think
talking
it's
about some
weirdly-
fucking
weirdly-
assholes.
Fuck them on the right.
Weirdly, I think it's 16 for girls and 18 for men. Weirdly.
Right.
What?
Yeah, weirdly. Right? So the reason, obviously, in a normal situation, most people probably wouldn't do that, but they're all very, very poor. It's not like he's going to rich families that are, you know, he's going to places that have like, you know, they're basically living on the street or whatever, and they have like 7 kids or whatever, and he's like, I'll give you fucking basically more than you'll ever earn in a year for one of them. And they're like,
I could spur
I'm
one.
going to take them off, and they'll probably just say, oh, we're going to take them and teach them to dance, they'll have a better life, blah,
It's
blah,
like
blah, blah,
that,
blah.
it's like that Monty Python sketch, you know, when I go, I'm afraid it's scientific experiments for the lot of you. But instead it's like, right,
Suppose it's Bacha
gather around,
Bazzi for you,
children.
boys?
Gather around. Bacha Bazzi, anybody?
Bacha Bazzi.
Bacha Bazzi?
Bacha Bazzi.
Bacha Bazzi. Bacha Bazzi.
Mohammed?
What the fuck is
Ahmed?
Bacha Bazzi?
But yeah, and then like, you know, the guy that was making the documentary went to like, you know, like the police and all. Was talking to like the chief of police about it. He's
Did they
like,
give a fuck? Did they?
no, he was just like, that's the worst shit ever. We are so fucking like we
Oh, the
clamp
police
down
were
on that.
saying this, right?
Yeah,
okay.
you know, like we don't allow any of that to happen, blah 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 blah. And then the guy who making the documentary went to one of the dances that night in like one of these big tents, and like all the police officers and the
Were
chief
there?
of police and all were there, just fucking smoking fags. Terrible, like terrible.
That's not on. Like it's
Terrible. It really,
on.
it got me
It's
that
not
one.
on.
Burn them all!
That's not on
got
that.
me.
There.
And you know,
Burn them all!
Jesus.
Sorry.
that's not good.
Send rockets! Fucking missiles! Raining on them!
And then like you see something like that, and culture, you go, fuck you people,
Yeah.
and then it makes you look like a bad person. But it's
Yeah,
not
but
against
because it's not fuck you people, it's fuck them
your
people.
culture. But but if
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's your culture, like, you know, like obviously it's accepted. Like that's like, regardless of religion, that it doesn't matter. But like here, if that was to be openly happening, no.
But here's
it
the
would
thing.
kill you.
But that's the thing, they know it's wrong. Otherwise, they wouldn't be hiding it. The police wouldn't be trying to hide it.
Yeah, no, I know.
Know what I mean?
true.
So
But,
they know it's wrong.
The only reason they're saying it's wrong now is because this documentary was made there in the past couple of years. They have to say that now because it was only made illegal in 2019 after, like, you know, American soldiers and all had been going over and seeing all this mad shit and being like, what the actual fuck? And they were being told, you can't do anything about that. It's legal. Leave them alone. And then when the Taliban were in, they actually didn't accept it, and they had it outlawed and banned in 2019. And when the Taliban were overthrown, it's still technically illegal from 2019, but obviously it still just happens, and three
Yeah.
people have been
But
arrested since 2019.
As a nation,
Just
you know,
free?
as a nation, it's bound to not be accepted as a whole nation. Like,
No,
No,
God,
no,
it wouldn't.
no.
You know what I mean?
But it was
just
at one
by
point.
like cult groups and stuff.
But it was
yeah,
at
but
one
so
point.
was fucking everything in any country. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but 2019, Garth.
Isn't there
The
a
whole in
country that
2019, the whole country said this was fine. The
Pretty
whole
much.
country. How do you
Pretty
know?
much because from what I watched on this documentary,
Yeah, but that's
it was a
just-
widely accepted tradition that they thought how they even got the documentary to be started to be made was they were telling all the Afghani people that like we're doing the same documentary in Europe because sure they do the same thing and we're just sort of seeing how it's different. They're like, oh yeah, you know, everyone thinks it's normal as shit up until it was made illegal in 2019. You know, they're just like, oh yeah, of course that's happening in Europe too. You know. So
Just don't get
of course it is.
I
you
just
know?
don't get.
It's
There's not
fucked.
another country
It's
where
fucked.
the age of consent is even lower than that.
I don't know. I think
Probably.
maybe there's parts, you know, where
There
it's
is, isn't
lower
there?
and stuff.
That's fucked. Look, you know.
Well, if the age of consent is 16 or 18
16
for
and
boys,
18,
then
yeah.
how is that legal? You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
Well,
It's just one of those things where
it's just
it's
accepted.
like you're saying it with the logic of how things are ran in a country such as here or in this part of the region. It's not the same there. Like
Yeah.
illegal and legal is very, very
But
different.
I'm just trying
you know?
to think of even like ancient pagan terrible traditions from this country
Yeah.
that were accepted at one point. Mm-hmm. And what is one? Just trying to think of
Maybe sacrifice or something if you want to, you know what I mean?
but that would it be? It wouldn't be children, like. Well, maybe
Could have been.
It could have been,
yeah.
like, but
Could have been.
Could have been.
but I don't think the whole country would have accepted that, would they? Like,
Probably.
well, I suppose. Well, there was the changeling thing, wasn't there? Like, that actually thought your baby
was just women.
was a demon.
Yeah, but that's different though.
Yeah, they wanted to.
They're believing on that because they believe that they're gonna be fucking.
Here's what it is, really and truly. Here's
Saved?
what it really fucking comes down to, if we're
Because
being
of it?
fucking honest, right? The women don't have a say, really. Your husband tells you to do something, you fucking do it. That's the way things are.
In most cultures-
Cultural, that's the way that is there, right? So the women don't have a say on any of that shit anyway, right? The men don't get to see any women ever, right? Except for their wife because of the hijabs and stuff. So there's no skin, there's no sexuality, there's none of that happening, right? So they then project that pent up thing onto the next feminine thing in their mind, which is a young boy, because obviously young
they're
girls
innocent.
there are very protected.
Yeah.
Because it's the same as women. You'll not be touched, you'll not be coveted, you'll not be seen, all that shit.
And is it-
boys don't give a fuck.
And do you think it's opportunistic? Because
In a sense, it is, yeah.
It's
In a way, it is.
It can be. It's kind of like the way priests did
Yeah.
with kids here.
Yeah.
It's because it was there.
Yeah.
And
In a way,
they
it
had
is, yeah.
access to it.
In a
and,
way,
you know.
because all of this other part's shut off, and there's no expression of sexuality. There's no strip clubs. There's no porn. There's none of this is happening really. So
that's that's the dirtiest something that they can sort of.
and it turned into this like
That is
tradition, and then
one
now
thing.
it's like the more like the richer you are, the more powerful you are, like the more beautiful of a dancing boy you'll have, and that is part of your status. You know, if you have like a real nice looking dancing boy, you're
And is
high
this
up.
just Afghanistan?
I'm
Are
pretty
they
sure.
bringing
not.
out dancing
I
boys
think
in
it
fucking?
started in. I think it started with Pakistanis,
Yeah.
apparently, and they brought it over during the war.
Good while away, like so.
They brought it over when they were fighting the Russians
Right.
and stuff,
Yes.
you know, and then it was put into Afghanistan and then stayed there as a tradition.
That's one thing that needs to be fucking
It's not good.
governed over, like,
The next Saudi Arabia.
It needs to be strapped in, like, or
The next fight in Saudi Arabia, you're going to see dancing boys doing the fucking the car, the fucking in between
Very
fights,
sad, though.
between rounds.
yeah.
Very sad. Though, it made me cry watching the
Make you
documentary.
cry?
Yeah, it made me cry. Like,
What's
it
the
was
documentary
fucking
called?
Just like Jesus Christ, it was on YouTube. Just, I was it's one of those ones where it's like, it got me because
I'll put a link to it there.
you really feel you know what I mean, like the reality of that's a fucking innocent child, and we could never dream of, like, do you know what I mean, like no matter how bad
yeah.
lives are and stuff and shit, we've still got to have a fucking childhood.
That's
you know?
another. That's another one
Lives don't
in
have a chance,
in
like.
a big blanket.
It always gets you, like. children, child abuse, like
yeah.
fucking, it
Not
always
good,
gets
sure,
you.
it's not like.
But that's
Especially
just
when it's
one
dirty old
thing.
men
Yeah,
doing
but
it,
that's
you're
just one
fucking
thing
just wanna
documented.
kill them.
That's just one thing documented in a whole fucking massive
Anything
world of
really,
that shit.
children going through pain in any way, it makes you cry. Like,
There's not one.
Fucking
That's just
heart breaks
one.
your
Yeah,
heart.
that's one example of it being very stupidly accepted. But there's not one
is
country
a
that's
lot,
innocent of
No,
that. Like,
Jesus Christ.
every
But-
single country has
but-
some. Like ours has priests.
I know, but no, I can't.
That's the
I
shit,
can't
man. Like,
equate
you'll-
that to that.
you'll
Like,
never
I don't
escape it,
think
like,
so.
you
You
know?
can't.
No, I'm not saying it
Because-
was accepted. I'm just saying every country has their child abuse. Like,
Yeah, everywhere has child abuse, but it's that different outlook on it, because obviously there's sick people everywhere, and it's not encouraged here. It's not, if that happened openly, you would die.
Yeah.
Someone would come out in the street and beat you to death, and rightfully fucking so. That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Would they not still do that there though? Like at all? Like no one.
No one gives a fuck, apparently.
No one gives a fuck?
No one gave a fuck. Like, obviously some people do, there's like people fighting against it in like governmental positions and this, that and the other, and then there's like UNICEF
and I'm
people
sure
that come
not
over and
every.
stuff and blah,
I'm
blah,
sure
blah.
not every family wants their child ripped away from them. They're like,
No, probably none of them do.
Yeah.
But like we said,
they're poor.
They're being
the
tricked as well.
The
You
same
know?
in fucking like,
They're being
when,
tricked.
when America
are.
was leaving fucking the Middle East, and mothers threw their babies over razor wire to try and get them onto the other side of the wall to be took over, and there was thousands of dead babies hanging from razor wire because those mothers knew that as soon as the American leave and the Taliban come back in, they're fucked. It's going to be way worse than what the fate is of maybe almost getting you over. So it's like, it's that, it's not a choice of like, I kind of don't want to. It's like, what else am I going to do? Give them the child and they give me money and we can live a little bit better. Maybe he'll get a better life in the future. Maybe who the fuck knows, Or they just take him. And
I'd rather die than do that. Like what
You would-
sort of parent, what sort of father?
That's what I'm saying. What sort of parent
you have
would
to be
throw
like,
their baby over a razor wire? To us, that seems. But
Yeah. Yeah.
In that situation.
it might end up being the only. Yeah.
the only option you have.
Only option you have.
Not the razor wire thing,
Yeah,
get
but
that,
I mean,
but-
No, that's a.
but the other thing,
it's sort of similar,
fuck that,
It's just throwing your
I tell you what,
children to the
fucking
lions.
people treat
I know it
their
is, but
children
like you-
fucking.
There's always a way to get out of that situation. Surely.
I don't know.
Surely there's other
You're
ways.
saying that from a very privileged
I know I am.
background of Watsits and wanking. So
I know
you don't
I am. But like,
Are you on the streets without Watsits and wanking?
yes, but if I was in that situation and I was that, dire,
I don't know.
You don't know though,
and-
because
just don't
Right,
know.
so
you haven't
you've got
been
this
that
option.
there.
You have two options, right? Give your child over
right,
and
live more comfortably.
And the child probably.
and try and
You think?
think, right, or else, like Jake says, probably beat have your family
Probably not.
beat
No,
or
they
whatever,
probably
or
would, yeah.
just take the
But
child
here's the thing
anyway.
as well,
Because they were
like-
murdering them and all. Some of the boys that said no,
Right.
that didn't want to go.
Well, there's that
Yeah.
as well. Plus, it's like, say you have 7 children, you
I'll
give
be
up
honest.
one. Let me talk. You give up one to save the rest. Know what I mean? So
What I would do in that moment though would be the not the smart choice probably.
Well, there is no fucking smart
would
choice,
be
really, is there?
the Rorschach of the
all
moment,
fucked.
where he,
do it.
I would just have to, murder him.
Get the mask on and
I think that's
Obviously,
option
like
C is the only. That's the only other option.
Yeah.
Just bite his throat out in the middle of the street.
murder
And
him.
then the rest get you, but at
And
least
the
you got
rest
one.
get you,
At least you got one.
Well, also ties into this. I was watching Kill Tony
Maybe you're
last night, and there was a Muslim comedian on, and they believe this is why there's so many stray dogs in that country. You can't allow a dog in the house
Right.
because it scares the angels away. So if you have a dog in your house, you're a fucking demon.
Right.
So they don't, but they will not allow a dog through the threshold of their home.
It's funny that.
You know?
It's funny because if a Muslim comes into this country and you see them acting towards dogs that way, you would just be like, fuck, they're a cunt, you know, because but that's just what they believe then. It's funny that, like,
Yeah.
So I believe
just culturally different.
if you have
like.
dogs in your house, then there's demons there, you know.
Yeah.
No angels could be there.
I believe the opposite. I think dogs are angels and they're in my house because
Funny, like.
to protect me.
It's funny, like.
Not really, like, but my dog is my angel.
Yeah,
But
fucking
that
right.
brings us on to the boys are going to kill Tony in London. We're not on it. We're not on it, like, because you're talking about kill Tony. Yeah, we're not on Kill Tony in London, but yeah, we're going to fucking.
We're going
Who do you
there.
think?
I might sign up,
We're
like.
going to see him.
I might sign up.
That'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? Like,
Yeah.
imagine, like.
I might sign up for the
I
crack.
don't
like.
know, but would you
Oh, might you?
Yeah.
would you
Well,
want
he
to
said it.
be in that fucking
What?
cesspit of
Oh, you don't have to be.
sweaty? Oh, you
have
can be
to
in the crowd, can't
That's
Yeah.
the room or the bar wherever they keep the comedians to sign up. That means you just get in for free.
Oh,
You
right.
sign up and you get in for free, and you can sit wherever you're sitting. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're sitting in the audience, you can put your name in the
right
bucket,
enough,
like and
yes,
just sit in the
yes,
audience. You know what I mean?
you? Yeah. Right
Well,
enough.
we'll see how I feel in 10. See how I feel in 10.
Yeah.
So you would get up there, though?
Yeah.
You would do it?
Yeah.
Well, you do.
And get the shit ripped out of you, basically.
Yeah, that would be the idea of it. You know, that's the premise of the show.
Jake just goes away from it all crying his eyes out. It's like his absolute like fucking golden standard
But
of comedian.
the
just
worst-
rips him to pieces.
Exactly. That would make it
I know,
better.
but obviously,
Like the more
crying
that
tears of
Tony
joy.
ripped you apart, the better that experience would be.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's for. you know?
Yeah, well,
what
fair
it's
enough.
for.
Like,
Who do you think the guests are going to be?
Maybe none. He might bring some of the regulars with him, like Ari Matty or something like that. You know,
No one from England, do you think?
Could be like could
Yeah.
be. They're
Jimmy
friends
Carr
with
or
Jimmy
something?
Carr.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be pretty sweet,
maybe
like.
Jimmy Carr.
Imagine
There's a
it's a big
load of
show.
people,
Like,
you know what I
imagine
mean?
Shane Gillis and
Adam Ray.
Adam Ray,
yeah,
like,
he might not.
I know, like, but just
that'd be
imagine.
cool, like.
It's a big show, like.
Yeah.
That would just make it, wouldn't it? Like,
I know.
tour
Either of them.
yeah,
That'd be
any
sweet.
either
But
or.
to
like.
be honest, it's hard. That's fucking hard to say. But like, as a Kill Tony episode to see live, I might actually prefer Adam Ray's Dr. Phil to come out. Like,
Oh, yeah,
that
definitely.
would make my fucking
Yeah.
more than Shane Gillis. You know,
Yeah,
even though I love
yeah.
Shane Gillis. Like,
Same.
Definitely.
Both would be amazing, but Dr.
both.
Phil.
You ain't getting both. Like,
Yeah. But you're going to get the regulars, aren't you? You're going to get like
we're gonna. Yeah. Well, you might not get. You
Cam
might
Patterson
not
and
get
stuff?
Hans
no.
because he's quite popular himself these days.
Yeah.
Touring and stuff, so he might not go overseas. You'll definitely get Cam. I think he'll go.
Yeah.
You'll get Cam. You'll probably get William Montgomery. Probably Ari Matty too, to be honest.
Ari.
But can he? I don't know.
So-
His visa at the moment's a bit sketchy.
Because
I don't know if
it
he
is
can-
working here, and you are working here. if
I
you-
don't know if he can, because you can't hide that fact anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's so out there. So I don't know about Ari Matty.
So you
I
still
haven't
concert going
watched
up
it in
then?
ages, so I haven't
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it too. Look.
never fucking any time to watch anything.
You still
watch
concert
it,
going up then, eh?
watch it religiously. Well, no, I'll put my name in the bucket. Probably.
If you
just
do,
to say
I will.
that,
Like, if you put
say
your name
that
in, I'll put
you
my
know.
name in. Like, but
Definitely, like,
otherwise, no.
for sure.
Well,
think
I tell
it'd
you
be funny,
what,
like.
doesn't matter how shit you are. Well, especially talking to you, make sure you have some fucking something up your sleeve.
Stop. Some
Don't
of
be,
your cock
don't be
sleeve?
just going up to go up. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
right. No, yeah, I've had a Kill Tony minute written for fucking a long time.
Have you?
Yeah.
Can you give us any?
Do
of
it
it?
for us.
No.
Do it for us. Come on, man.
Offline,
Do
offline.
it for us. Stand up there and do it for
I'll
us.
show it offline. I've had a Kill.
Would
Yeah,
you do it
Kill
with your
Tony.
mask on?
Would you?
Yeah, I would have to.
Will we get
wouldn't
you
I?
drunk?
I think I would have
Mask
to.
on, yeah.
Oh, would you do it with your mask
I think I
on?
would do it with mask on. Aye.
But then,
Based on
would they make you take it off? Like,
no. Sure, there's been people with masks and all sorts of shit up. They wouldn't, and they can't make me do anything.
yeah, I suppose.
But no, there's people. Do you mean just as in like you can't go up with something covering your face?
No,
or,
I didn't mean
as
that,
in like
just-
they would be like, take off your
Yeah,
mask.
but they'd say take it off.
'Cause
They
then you'd be
probably would, like, but yeah, you'd
fuck
just
you.
be like, no.
Make me, Tony. You're five fucking fuck you.
Fuck.
But
Security.
I'm joking.
Get
No,
this,
there's
man.
been people up with balaclavas, masks. There's been people with fucking those Venetian masks and all. Like, they don't do that. Like, they just let you keep it on.
Cool.
And but yeah, I think it would be a missed opportunity. I'd regret not doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so obsessed with Tony.
Well, at least putting your name in the hat, like, yeah.
And then, but that being said,
What's
I fully
the-
plan to go to Texas at some point anyway to see Kill Tony again. So
What's the odds of you getting pulled out of the hat anyway? Like, and not
Well,
not very high, like.
the odds are how many people put their name in the bucket compared to me. So if there's 300 people put in the bucket, then it's 300 to 1, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably be more than that out of something like that. Like
Well,
probably
maybe
like
not.
Something like that.
Because like most
3,000 to 1.
arenas, like
Fuck me,
so the
could you
last
imagine
arena
you
was
actually did get that,
240
like?
people put their name in the bucket. Like you know, out of how many people are in the arena, you know what I mean? Because like really and truly, how many people are going to put their name in? Like, you know what I mean?
Anybody drunk, and there's a lot of fucking.
A lot of people like that would just go, yeah, put my name in, yeah.
Especially in London, actually.
Yeah.
Well, just
Funnily
fucking.
enough.
Oh,
Everybody,
fuck
look at me! I'm up here.
Eels and
I'm up here.
pies and shit.
Got eels inside me, boy.
It's up inside.
What was I going to say there? I actually, funnily enough, watched Kill Tony last night, and it was maybe the historical worst
Right.
of all time. James McCann.
James McCann?
He's an Australian comic that opened for Shane Gillis once in Australia when Shane Gillis was in Australia, and Shane Gillis didn't know him, like he was an opening comedian, and seen him, he was like, you're coming back to America. That was amazing. And just brought him back to America, and now he's been on Kill Tony like 4 times and doing pretty well.
Nice.
But anyway,
What of shit.
it wasn't a shite episode in that way, like, you know, he's funny and all, but like there wasn't one good bucket pull the entire night, and through the history
as
of
in-
13 years, good as in not one good minute of comedy.
But does that not make it good sometimes? Like,
No, because then at least there's a good interview or good. It was just all shit, boring people
Right.
with A, no comedy, B, no personality. It was just terrible.
Yeah.
And like in 13 years of Kill Tony, there's, I think the highest number they've got to where it's been shit is 16 people, and then like
16
boom, got
shit
someone good,
people.
you know.
Yeah.
It was 25 or something
25
because Tony
shit
was
ones.
doing like
Fuck me.
turbo round. He was just pulling a name. Someone was doing shit. Get the fuck off.
Oh,
You
not
know,
even
you're
talking to
you're
him.
not talking, get the fuck off. Get the fuck off. And they done 25 bucket pools, and everybody was terrible. And they just had to go at the end. Fuck it, we're done. That's it.
Oh my God.
You know, Red Band and all just wanted to go home. He was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, you know. Funny
Do
enough.
they do one a week too?
Yeah, 1 week. But they're, I think, 3 weeks behind themselves
Right.
for whatever reason. You know.
So that was 3 weeks ago, whatever that was, yeah.
Aye.
There you go. Yeah, we should all definitely go to Texas one day and just like do that, but also like try and like
Go for a
organize
full
a
2
few
weeks,
things.
you know?
Yeah, organize like some podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be class. Look, biggest man crush you ever had?
Damn, Johnny, why you gotta get so smart on it?
You're drinking your life to
Haven't pressed the
fucking
button in
nothing.
ages. Haven't pressed the button in a long time. Yeah, I was
I've had
thinking
a
about
couple
this.
and we're not talking about it.
I was thinking about
because
this the other day, like you
I'm
know.
not gay, right?
Because I haven't had one like that in a long time. We used to get man crushes a lot, especially with actors and stuff when we were teenagers. You used to get really, you didn't want to fuck them, but you just had a man crush on them. You just loved their energy and their
Brad Pitt.
brew.
This is the energy of Jesus.
I love your energy.
They're hummus
Love your
cannons.
energy.
Yeah, they're hummus cannon.
You wanted to smell their stink.
You wanted to
noodles.
suck their dick of
Their
life.
dragon pearls.
Yeah, you want
get their energy.
You want them inside you, but not,
Metaphorically
yeah,
speaking.
Not a gay way, you know, not a gay way.
not in a gay way.
No, not in a gay way.
One that comes to mind straight off the top of my head is Tom Hardy. Like, always
Yeah,
had
but
a
you
man
know
crush
what
on him.
one is the one, and we can't even discuss it because it's
Oh,
so bad.
But that was like,
So
What are you
bad.
talking
Like
about?
you know who it is.
but I'm
Well,
saying,
it's not Chris Hemsworth, is
Nah.
no fuck.
it? Is it
OG man crush.
OG man crush.
man crush?
Are we
Twice.
talking
Was it Brad
Who's the
Pitt?
Edward
OG
Cullen?
man? Who's the OG?
Edward Cullen.
That's an embarrassing
Pattinson,
one.
like
Robert
Robert
Pattinson.
Pattinson?
Yeah.
Robert
I don't think
Pattinson.
he's not the OG man crush.
For me, it is
No, he's
because that
not.
was like the first time that I was
Yeah,
kind of like,
that was like big
Jesus.
time man crush, and like it's funny because I don't think I've
Joseph
ever.
Gordon-Levitt also.
Yeah, he was a good one. I don't think I've ever like.
He was a good wank.
I've never. I've never regretted liking something in my life, really.
Yeah.
But Twilight, for some reason, I don't regret liking it. I regret liking
regret
it
liking
as
it.
much as I did.
I regret liking it.
But I don't regret liking it. I just regret like, holy fuck, I liked it too much, like.
Yeah.
And for some reason.
We didn't like it too
Well,
much.
but
Oh, we did.
We
I did.
It was,
We did.
it was just like
Too
Big
bad.
time.
Don't even speak about it.
Big time.
well,
This is how I
we
am.
did like it. We did like it. But we got what was it? Into like 3 of the movies and stuff. Was it the 3rd movie?
We'll have to talk about that. Like,
Third, was
we do have to say that. Like,
Say what?
me and Jake standing in the kitchen drunk and like showing each other our bodies and like standing in the light and being like, this is how I am. Remember when Edward shows his like skin, his like sparkly skin and all. We were acting that scene out and all. Like I had Edward Cullen's poster on my fucking bedroom wall,
on the wall,
like a wee girl, like.
Yeah.
Did
Like
you
a wee
actually?
girl.
He did,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
When we were in uni,
Yeah. I was old enough to know better. Like, I was 19, 18 or something.
but we also didn't give a fuck.
No.
You know, we were openly like, yeah,
I
what?
love him.
Like, you know what kind of energy we had? You know that guy that cried at the Star Wars trailer? Remember him?
No.
Oh my god! The lightsaber. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
That's the kind of energy we had. Like when we watched the second trailer for like
Energy
New Moon.
again here.
Energy.
NRG.
Like when we watched New Moon trailer in
Yeah.
Johnny Learn's house.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I'll always remember that. I'll always
Fuck
remember
me.
that.
It was the biggest goosebumps I got for anything in my life. I don't
It was crazy.
feel like that
It was
anymore.
crazy.
I don't feel things
And then,
got
do you know
anymore.
what I think it is part of though? See, back then I was still like able to idolize people, you know, like when you look at an actor or a musician or something,
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
holy
You held
fuck!
them
Imagine like
somewhere.
even being in their presence and all. Where now it's just like,
Yeah.
they're another guy.
Yeah.
Like when you were saying about like Hugh Jackman being in the bar and stuff. You're
Yeah,
like, yeah, cool.
same. Yeah,
Right,
it would be like if you seen him in
Like, oh,
the
geez,
bar, you'd be
there's-
like, holy
there's Hugh
fuck,
Jackman,
that's
yeah.
Hugh Jackman. But it wouldn't
But
be
back then,
it would
if
be
I'd
like,
seen like, you
oh
know
my
what I mean?
God, fucking
Yeah.
Run, let's fucking
We're not
find
just
him.
like it's a person.
Yeah, I actually probably would have went out of my way to try and go
Yeah.
there and see Hugh Jackman back
see,
in the
like,
day.
try
Like,
You know what I mean?
Try and like fucking wait at the door or just
Yeah.
like,
Just do something stupid like where like now
Jump
it's like,
out,
yeah, I
"Hey,
enjoy his
here we are."
work,
yeah,
but like I mean, it's a guy. you
yeah,
know, relax.
yeah.
just another guy.
Just a
I
man.
think that's a big part of it. Like, although shout out Hugh Jackman,
Shout out Hugh Hackman.
Hugh Hackman,
You Hackman.
you fucking Hackman.
Gene
For
Hackman.
me, it was Emma Watson.
Let's talk about that. What was
my
Man crush?
My man.
man crush?
Well, yeah. My biggest man crush, Elliot Page. Love you, baby. Still wanna. I still do it.
It's still real to me. God damn it! It's still there to me.
Talk about Inception.
Does that make us something?
Aye, cunts.
But like honestly, let's talk about firstly
Yeah.
Elliot Page.
Aye.
Let's talk about it for a wee second.
Aye, let's
Let's talk
really-
about him for a wee second. That's
Let's
disrespectful.
talk about him. Sorry,
Right?
sorry.
Actually, you know,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah, let's talk
Right.
about no problem.
But like,
Be what you want to be, man.
she was 30, when she
Hey.
transitioned.
You alright, Canadian chick? She was 30, eh?
Shit.
No,
They're
I'm
starting
Australian.
to get in. I knew they were. See, on your algorithms, the Canadians are taking over.
Canadians getting her. Flapping
We're
their
joking.
heads about.
Yeah, right. So she transitioned when she was 30, I think, right?
Right.
Pretty late, look.
Yeah.
And she's 33 or 4 now. I think 4.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 37.
Go
I'm
ahead,
right
check
with these
her.
things, I'm not. I'm always right
check
with these
and
things.
check what age, but I think it's like, okay, so let me word that better. Jesus.
It's alright.
She has been
He. Oh,
though
right.
for like 4 years, let's say, at the most.
Right.
Yeah,
No, Jake.
Think so?
His whole life.
yeah. Oh fuck. They physically transitioned.
This
into a man
a proper man.
at
30-ish.
like 34ish. Then I guess so. It's only been like 4 or 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the difference in age from like
Like what?
Before
what
he
he looks like
started?
now.
to now? Like,
Does he look younger?
so like no.
He looks
Like
worse.
being a so
Well, you would-
like I think I seen something
he
like
is
being a
older
woman
physically.
for 33 years, dead on, and then man for 4 years. Jesus, you know,
Bad
looks
looking.
so weathered and battered now.
Yeah.
That's what it being a man. That's what
He
happens.
does.
You know, and that is obviously
Yeah. But then again,
partly
women
medical. No,
women can make themselves look better at a
I know, but
older
she's-
age.
Well, yeah, I would say like
No.
Sometimes. Depends.
perhaps going on to like I'm not sure
Hormone replacement and
That's
all
what
that
I'm
will
saying,
probably do
like,
something to
that's
you.
what I'm
like.
saying.
Yeah.
You can see
You know.
like the
It will
actual.
do
It's like being a
something.
fighter.
Regardless of what you feel you are, it will do something to a woman's body.
That's what I'm saying.
To be on that,
Yeah.
you know.
I personally believe when you're 18, do whatever the fuck you want.
We're not talking about that. Hey, we're not talking about that.
No,
Yes.
but I'm
no.
But if we're talking about blockers and shit like that, there, I would
Yeah,
say like,
of course,
you know,
do whatever you want. Yeah.
no. Before, you know,
Yeah, after 18, do whatever you want. Yeah. To your body. It's like tattoos. It's like anything, you know. Can you get a tattoo before you're 18?
No.
Well, there you go.
But you
Like,
can with
if you
your
want to
parents'
modify
descent.
your body, do it after you're 18. Fuck
You
it.
can after with your parents' descent. Descent?
Descent into
Descent
madness.
into madness.
Yeah, you can with your yes, get whatever the fuck you want done to your body. I'm mad, you know.
under your parents' descent.
In fact,
You go over your tattoo and like, and how far along are your parents descent into madness?
oh, pretty far.
Pretty far. All right, come on in. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, no, I don't know. I
My
think.
dad's watching Wicked. You're pretty far along, dude.
Oh no. Nah, Wicked was sweet. Fuck y'all.
Fuck that.
It was so good.
Fuck that.
I enjoyed it so much.
Madman.
Wicked shit.
Descent. I enjoy it.
I still haven't watched it. I
enjoyed
need to watch
You
it.
but you can't watch it sober.
no.
Oh, I know. And I haven't been drinking. I haven't drank in 14 days.
You can't watch
I've
this
been
sober.
drinking.
I fucked up.
Fuck's sake.
Possible, is it?
Good man.
Can't be watching it all.
I've been trying, but I can't.
Oh, it's hard.
Because then Severance the other day, and I was just like,
Yeah. I watched a fucking episode of Severance last night. Fucking raw dogged it. Raw dogged Severance.
Jesus.
I raw dogged an episode or something. And
Oh
it's
my
really hard,
God.
like.
How did you do it?
But I feel like how was that?
Okay.
It's all right.
I didn't mean that, did I? I didn't mean that. I didn't know what I said. Alright. That was alright.
No, man. I felt your pain there. Fuck that. I can't do it.
It was alright. Well,
I can't do it.
I suppose it wasn't really
You need
raw
to be
dog.
high
Like.
or
Something.
drunk.
What are you going to just sit there sober and watch TV?
Yeah. Well, I was eating pizza.
nighttime?
I was eating pizza. Kind of. But I didn't want to eat pizza and watch Severance because, you know, it's
Yeah,
too much of it. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
ate pizza, put it
Then-
aside, then stuck it on.
Yeah.
So
That's fine.
not too bad, like, but it is better being a wee bit. But you know what it is? You know what I've been. This is how I'm trying to stop. Like, I've been holding on to the day after's thought, not the now, which is funny because to deal with like anything like anxiety or anything, you have to be in the now. You have to think in the now, and I think that's detrimental when you're trying to quit something like that. Because if you're in the now, you're just thinking about it's going to make me feel good now. Then having a wee drink, but I'm really trying to think about the day after and how shitty I always feel, and how fucked that whole day is if I drink.
Yeah, your day's over.
I'm
like,
holding
isn't
on
it?
to that thought, and every time I hold on to that, I'm not drinking. Then.
Yeah.
I suppose that's good. And then I think the place to
think
get
about
to, I think the place to get to though, would be nice to just be like, okay, I'm going to think about the day tomorrow, but also enjoy now and have a wee drink
Yeah,
and watch something and have a couple of glasses of wine and go to bed.
I think I can do that.
Not
be
all the
tomorrow,
time.
be fine tomorrow.
Because then if you, fair enough, but then you can't really have that thought process all the time. You know,
A couple of glasses,
Yeah,
a couple
of glasses. Once a week.
Sometimes you'll have
Once
to
a
just
week or
bring that
something.
thought process out.
What do you
Sometimes
mean?
because
Once
if
a week, you mean?
if you continue down that path, you know, you will. Like for someone like Gareth who's
It'll
trying to
get
get
out of
off the
hand,
drink, you know, and trying to lose weight, it'll easily get out of hand.
But you can drink and
Well, that's what I
lose
mean.
weight.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'll do it once I reach a goal, which I haven't reached yet.
Yeah.
You know, and which drink is definitely not helping me do. You know, once I reach a weight goal, I'll allow myself to drink once a
Just
week.
drink, don't eat.
I know.
Drink, don't eat.
I could just go on the Ozempic, like
No, don't.
Zamp the shit out of it.
Yeah, but that, like, then you're losing muscle mass and bone mass.
Someone was saying that your man William Thompson was doing that.
Who?
Ozempics.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I know.
make it okay.
I know. But I'm just.
But I think it does fuck you, like.
yeah.
What's
Have you
Ozempic?
seen, like,
Ozempic. It's a
your man's face now? What do you call that guy?
Elliot Page.
None of his will know. No, he was married to one of the Kardashians.
Robert. Someone. Rob.
He's white.
Oh no, there's no such guy that was married to Kardashian.
Yeah,
They don't
there's
marry white
one
people.
white guy.
Was there one white guy?
Yeah, at the start, and they completely broke him, like the wee Jewish guy. He kind of looks like Charlie Day.
I know what you're talking about. Is he not
Aye.
Rob someone?
Maybe he is. Maybe he is. I don't know.
I think he is. Fuck his name. We know who
Doesn't
you're talking
matter,
about.
but you know what I'm talking about. So like he had a wee bit of weight about him there for a while. Like he was a wee bit pudgy, and like now he looks like a dead man.
Yeah.
And it's because like there was this was it a surgeon? Something like that. comparing his photos from before after ozempic, and they're like, you can literally see where the muscle fibers underneath his eye sockets have wasted away, and that's why he's looking dead.
It's not just going for your fat cells, like it's
no,
going
it's
for
taking
fucking
a
everything.
bone and muscle. Like, fuck that noise.
Taking everything.
Yeah, fuck that.
Don't Ozempic.
So it literally eats away at your mass entirely, not just your.
But it doesn't only spot fat loss, you know what I mean? It takes like bone density and muscle fiber and all that shit with it, you know.
Fuck, doesn't it?
But if you take it enough times,
Semaglutide is a peptide-based medication used to treat type 2 diabetes and manage weight long term. It can be taken orally or injected subcutaneous. Semaglutide works by slowing down digestion and making the body feel. Lost it.
Fuck it. Don't take
Feel something.
Ozempic.
Yeah, just there you go. I didn't know it was for type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, it was a diabetic medication or something first.
You can also.
There was something else they were using it for too. Something to do with your, I don't know, something to do with your brain or something.
Have you seen the Oscars? Like before and after, like they're calling it the Ozempic fucking
Yeah.
catwalk sort of thing. You know, they're just
Everyone looks
Whoopi
fucked.
Goldberg, fat,
Skinny.
fucked.
Yeah. They all look
everybody's on
fucking
the
weird.
Look at
Everybody.
Ariana Grande
Look at
and the
Ariana
Wicked.
Grande, Wicked, your
Wicked
fucking
All them motherfuckers are on Ozempic.
Yeah,
look so unhealthy.
that's
Like
why
they're
they're all so
skinny.
skinny. Yeah,
they're all
Because
fucked.
they don't even look what they look like.
look like
is-
aliens.
Yeah.
yeah, their face is all changed.
I wonder.
all, you
Do you
know.
want to know what I'm wondering now? Your woman, fucking Star Girl, is it, or Starlight?
Aye,
Right?
probably.
Because that was
Yeah.
for me one of the most shocking for me.
She got fucked.
and
probably.
I'm not sure.
Bit
if-
of plastic surgery.
But the
too,
thing
aye.
is,
Yeah.
everybody said it was plastic surgery, and then she came out saying, "Nope, absolutely no plastic surgery." Now,
So
fair
did
enough,
Michael
she could be
Jackson, though.
lying,
Yeah.
but what if
her and Michael
she's also
Jackson-
on the
Jackson's very
Ozempic
similar.
because
No, it's ignorant. I didn't do
it
nothing.
looks kind of fucked up, you know?
Yeah, she does.
Uh,
Well, do
sadly.
what you want. Fuck me.
Yeah, do what you want,
Yeah,
but
fuck you want. Like, but also just
we
eat
can also
less and exercise.
But yeah, we can also
Fuck
say
me.
that's not.
I'm not
good.
I'm not into the whole fucking.
Anything that makes you lose weight fast like that, but
It's not good,
It's
like-
not good. Like,
No,
just
it's
do
not
it
good,
naturally, like
just-
you know.
Yeah, anything.
It's fine, like,
an
you know.
unnatural look isn't good on women. On anything, you know.
Yeah, like Katy
that.
Perry looks
Excuse me?
fucking fucked
You know what I
now.
mean?
And you're speaking for all women. Don't you fucking dare.
No, I'm not speaking
Their
for
body,
all
their
women.
choice,
I'm
cunt.
speaking
It
for
does-
myself.
No, you
That's
don't,
my
you don't get to
opinion.
say how a woman
I do
looks
get. I
bad.
get to say that
Hey, Martin.
I don't want to fuck a skeleton. You know, and
yeah.
break
Well, yeah,
some
you-
bitch.
Yeah,
Or
like
break some
subjectively,
bitches.
I'm gonna break some bitch tonight.
subjectively, it doesn't look attractive to me. Like, you know, yeah,
Also, like
They look
all
like-
these lip fillers,
look like a Hitler Geiger
Botox.
drawn.
Like, fair enough. Get your do whatever you want. Yes, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But like, I kind of think that women should, you know, women are more beautiful if they grow old.
Fuck. We don't. He don't speak for all of
Naturally.
us. Women can do whatever they want. David, actually, these days.
People
They
can
can
do what they
actually-
want. Beauty.
Actually, they can do whatever they want.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. That's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, what
his
the fuck?
dog, his wife, and him. Do you reckon it was like a mass suicide?
pack.
Yeah, that's what I went through.
You
like,
know, that was my immediate thought. It was like, he's 95 years of age.
Yeah.
And they're probably like, baby, I'm going to die soon. You want to come with me? And she's like, yeah, but we can't leave the dog. Oscar, you want to come too? He's like, yeah, where are we going? And he's like, we're dying. He's like, I'm going to go for a walk, man. The fuck?
come get a bit of cheese.
You know what I mean? Fuck's sake. So I think that's maybe what happened.
Yeah,
Because
like
at the start they said
suicide
gas
pact.
leak, but there was no carbon monoxide in their blood or anything, so couldn't have been.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Maybe they all just died together on purpose.
Yeah.
You know,
We said
no
it,
way.
but-
Like if mothers kill their children and themselves, like the reason they kill the kids is because they're like they can't leave them here by themselves
Yeah, fair enough. Like, but why would?
Yeah, if you have the
why
dog
would
by
she-
itself,
why
you
would
fly
she
with-
want to die? Like,
because she loves her husband that much and she doesn't want to live
You think
without
so?
him.
You
And they
think
can
that
both go to
exists?
heaven tomorrow. Yeah, people do it
Does
all
that
the time.
exist?
You gotta
It
exist.
definitely
People do
exists.
that all the
Like,
time. Yeah, that's a thing.
I don't
I mean,
know.
look at Hitler.
Do you know
and
how hard it is to?
Eva Braun.
Eva Braun.
It's,
They
it's
fucking
very,
loved each other so much that they killed 6 million Jews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's love.
that's love. Love's
Now
love.
that's not what I
Love,
did
love. I
say.
think you're
it's,
about
a
to judge.
it's a different thing killing. It's a different thing killing yourself
Exactly.
because it's actually a harder thing to do. Obviously, like for you know, I don't know. It's just it's
I don't know.
They probably all just
it's a
drank
very
poison.
hard thing to
Yeah.
do to kill
The
yourself.
dog didn't drink it choosingly though.
No. Maybe it did.
He didn't
Maybe
understand
he
what was
actually
happening.
orchestrated the whole thing.
He's like,
Maybe the dog was like,
maybe actually.
I want to
Do you want to all
Fuck
go?
me,
You know,
motherfuckers.
fuck it, guys. But yeah, no, that happens all the time. You know, like where one partner's dying and the other wants to go with them.
Yeah.
So that, that makes sense to me that
fair
way.
enough. If like
Romeo and Juliet.
she's really young. Like,
Ever heard of it?
63.
Yeah.
But that's the point. So like that thing is probably like she's gonna have to live maybe another 30 years without him, and that is so unthinkable. She was just like, I'll just go with you
wonder
now,
how they did it.
because they took probably totally
Poison?
heaven and the afterlife
Poison?
and all the rest of it. You know,
Bye.
just be like, I just go with you now.
Better
Fuck wait
bye.
30 years. I want to be with you now. You know, and we're not leaving Oscar.
well,
You
if they're
coming
that
too?
religious, do they not believe?
I don't know
Would they
if
not
they
believe
are.
in?
Might not be religious at all.
purgatory?
But they might not be
Or
religious
whatever.
in that aspect of, you know, Catholicism saying that you can't take your own life. It might just be a spirituality thing of, you know,
Yeah.
Let's go
life,
together, baby.
next afterlife, you know.
Thelma and Louise type
Go out
situation.
together.
He looks fucked looking too.
I kind of think that's all right.
95.
It's,
Yeah, I know, but
I mean,
still,
95.
I've seen
good.
I've seen
But-
better 95-year-olds look.
but holy fuck, if that is the case, she's very very young. You know,
Yeah, 63.
60
63.
63. That's a young look.
63. But then I suppose the other, again, I have no idea. I'm just speculating. But then the cleaner
I just tired of man.
who found them, he rang the police and he was like, I can see inside the door. And they are not moving, you know. And they were like,
Hackman!
Mr. Hackman!
Mr. Hackman!
I am here to cut the grass, Mr. Hackman.
You're moving just about the same as
Si,
usual.
senor,
but
you're not breathing. Why you're not breathing, senor? But he was Mexican. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
He just was.
He was Mexican, yeah.
He just was. And
The
that was the
man-
police call. And he couldn't get into the house, though. So the house was locked. Oh, fuck, I've got a story
He's not
after this,
Mexican
guys.
now, if he couldn't get in.
But he said that he looked through the window
Yeah.
and he could see Mr. Hackman in bed.
Right.
But she was on the floor.
Right.
You know, and that's what made
Nothing
him
out
ring
of
the
the
police
ordinary
then,
there.
because he was like, you know, and they were asking him, are they breathing? He's like, I don't know, I'm outside, I'm looking in the window, they know I'm coming to clean,
Yeah.
but she's lying on the floor and he's lying in the bed and they're not moving. So, you know,
Right.
whatever that means.
I thought it
She's
was
obviously got out of
siesta,
the
but-
bed and
Yeah.
moved, realised something and collapsed while moving. Do you know what I mean?
At first, it was just Gene Hackman dies, aged 95. That's all I seen.
Oh, really?
And then it was like,
First thing I seen was his wife.
Right.
Just the wife. Says Gene Hackman, wife found dead. You know,
Gene Hackman, wife
you
found
get your
dead.
news from all kinds of sources.
it's funny that. Like. But yeah, madness.
There you go.
Kind of reminds me of a wee
madness.
news story I was watching on YouTube there. You know, like there's a lot of like body cam footage these days for some reason. He's all seeing that, like police body cam footage.
Oh, it's been around for a long
And,
time now.
Fucking,
You know what I mean? And there was like a fucking family going around to their brother's house for Thanksgiving, and all the doors are locked. You know, they're like, "What the fuck?" Like they're expecting us round for Thanksgiving, like. And the guy, you know, they weren't answering the door, so the sister rings the police, and she's like,
Yeah.
"No, my brother's not answering the door. He's expecting us round." Blah blah blah, and they're like, you know, is there anything wrong with him? She's like, not really. He's just got a form of dementia. It's the same of like that Robin Williams had. But
Right.
other than that, you know, no.
Who Gene Hackman does?
No, this person that they went to their
Oh,
house
sorry,
is
sorry.
a
This is
completely
new story.
different new
Right,
story.
Sorry, something happened there.
New story. So they were going to their brother's house for Thanksgiving, and when they got there, the doors were all locked, and they were like, "What the fuck?" So while they were waiting on the police, then after they called the police, the sister decided to kick the door in because she was freaking out. And she said she like went into the bedroom, and her brother was like lying on the bed, and he just like turned and looked at her, and she looked down on the floor, and his wife was in pieces, all strewn across the room. Like her face was like here, her hands were here, her legs were here, body there, and she just looked at her brother, made eye contact, and then walked back out of the house and waited for the police. You know. So during the night, he just out of nowhere dismembered his wife into like 20 bits and couldn't remember doing it.
Jesus.
You know
Maybe that's why Robin Williams killed himself.
what?
And couldn't remember doing it.
Yeah,
Holy
couldn't remember. He had
fuck.
no idea he'd done that. You know. Isn't that mad?
Fucked.
You had
My
no idea.
God. Poor
No
guy.
idea. When they
Poor-
arrested him, he
poor
was just all
woman. My
freaked. Like he
God.
didn't know what was going on. You know, he didn't really know what was
Oh
going on.
my god. Oh my god.
Strange because, I mean,
Oh, dementia.
I've been around a lot of dementia people before.
Dementia. Dementia
and
can
it's strange. Like,
dementia. I think is like so similar to schizophrenia at times, as well as
so many different forms of
as
dementia. I
there's
suppose.
yeah, like
Yeah, true.
there's definite like you're wondering what they're almost visualizing and It's as if they're
But
somewhere entirely.
I've never seen someone want to do that.
I know, like,
You know, because
What the fuck,
as much
fair enough,
dementia
that's
as you
a weird
have,
one, like,
you're still acting
very-
out your own personality in a some respect.
Yeah.
Like even the
That's
anger.
that's like turning into a
Yeah.
fucking
The
werewolf
anger that
man or
dementia makes you feel,
fucking-
it's still you. It's just not you. As,
Strange.
you know.
Exactly.
And I don't know whatever form of dementia Robin Williams had. I
Yeah.
don't know what it was, but that's what she just said to the police on
He
the
had
phone.
Lewy body's dementia.
And there you go. And this guy that killed his wife, he only weighed 90 pounds.
He had dismembered bodies. Dementia.
Dismembered bodies.
Oh God!
Don't fuck what you eat.
Nope. Jesus. Did he eat her?
A little bit.
But
Well.
like I sort of see it like being drunk. Like there's things you do when you're drunk you would never do sober.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
But it's
dismember
still,
your wife.
yeah,
like.
it's still you. It's
Yeah.
still like just a fucked up version of yourself.
But you're not drunk and dismembered someone, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wouldn't
fuck,
dismember someone.
what could I do? What did I do last night?
Really bad.
Children's feet everywhere.
Well, then again, Jeffrey Dahmer, anyone?
Yeah, was he just drunk the whole time?
He's
was he?
just blocked
He's just
and he
blocked,
blacked
yeah.
out. He
That's it.
beat the fuck out of.
Aye,
beat
Well, he
him
did
dead.
do that a few times, but he was already,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Suppose.
Jeffrey, he was like he was.
He was a good man, wasn't he?
But he
He's
just
alright,
got that
wasn't
drink
he?
at him.
Yeah.
Drinks in, wets
Oh,
out.
your dad! Imagine Dahmer being someone's dad. Your dad's drunk again. He's up there fucking black man. Dismember.
Raping and dismembering black men. Aki's, he must have got
Oh,
on the
he's on the
whiskey.
drink.
Eyes black man.
Must have got on the whiskey.
If
Fuck's
you're
sake.
in the morning,
Anyway,
Don't
back
go
him
near
on.
him tonight.
This is Leroy. Children, don't disturb us upstairs.
Drinks in, wets out, eh?
Jesus.
Comes home singing like Irish songs and all.
Yeah, holding the knife to him, making him listen to the Irish songs.
Just has a black man tied up over his shoulder. Well, I was hello, children, how are you? Throws
I
him
got
a
a-
five each. I love you, boys. I love
Friday,
you.
penny for you, Friday.
I love this. I love this. I'm ready to fucking rape and kill this man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck's sake. Any other crack? How long we been going?
But no, we'll go for it.
I was watching this fucking video. Parents left a
I take a piss, sorry.
disabled
Martin,
girl
not during the fucking real one. Fuck,
without
just-
care,
Down.
without care, and the poor.
Start again, Martin.
Yeah, what he
fuck
said.
me up.
So I was watching a video. It's just a wee short. The guy does these kind of short videos, about 2 to 3 minutes.
And he's a
stories, you know.
short
A
guy.
short guy does short videos.
The fuck?
No,
Was he a midget?
guy that does shorts, you know,
All right.
or whatever.
Like, do you wear them? What kind?
Short videos, shorts. You know these shorts. That's
Shorts?
That's the slang
Like
nowadays
surfing
for a
shorts?
small video.
Right, well, go ahead.
You throw me off. What am I talking about?
Shorts.
He does short videos.
Yeah.
Come on, David. You can do it.
Can I do? I forgot.
You can do it, man. Something disabled, I heard.
Yeah.
It was good. You forgot.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Fuck it. I don't know. I forget.
Don't do drugs,
I
kids.
forget the story now.
Disabled woman.
Short man does short videos.
Short
on
man does short videos
men.
wearing shorts
I didn't
and then
say a
disabled.
short
And then
man
disabled.
is wearing shorts.
You definitely said short man does short, so.
Yeah.
Hey man, fuck it.
Like Debbie does Dallas.
Debbie does short man does shorts.
Fuck it.
That's David's.
That's my
David's
story.
input. Thank you. Here's one for you. We'll end on this.
Short man.
We'll end on
Wearing
this.
shorts, doing short videos.
Tall man?
who lived as a goat explains why and says it was a special kind of time.
Seen that?
Thomas Twaits used prosthetic limbs and ended up walking in a field with the animals.
He looked so stupid doing it too. Remember this
I
guy?
think I did actually, but this just came up on my feed this morning. A man has been describing how he was so stressed with his daily life that he decided to live as a goat.
Yeah, I seen this guy.
Don't we all look? Known as Goat Man, Thomas Twaits. It's twat.
Twat. That's twat actually.
Has written.
Is Thomas Twait here? It's twat actually.
It's twat actually.
It's cunt.
Has written about his unusual lifestyle choice in a book. Blah blah blah. Fucking blah. He said he remembered thinking as a child that if he were a cat, he wouldn't have to go to school. But rather than just letting my childish wishes grow,
Cat.
I wrote to the Wellcome Trust and they gave him a small
Cat?
arts. Yeah, when he was a kid, he wanted to be a cat, not to go to school.
Bullshit. Fuck him. You can't then just be like, I want to be a goat after.
That's
It was
goat.
all bullshit to get out of shit. Fuck him already.
But listen to this.
Cunt.
He was given an arts grant
Yeah.
to be a goat,
Oh, aye.
to live as a goat.
Yeah, yeah. They love it.
The fuck, like
They love it. 250 million for fucking Sesame Street shops. Let's go.
what do we got?
Because he
What do we
chose
got to do to beat
and a goat
Burger?
is a symbol of their satanic ritualism. So
Baphomet.
The Arts Council
Baphomet.
is Satanism then.
Do you think he just went out to the fields, ate some grass, was like, fuck am I doing?
No, you're not saying he used
Fuck
to,
have I
he used
done?
to
He
wear
loved
like those stilts, like big long stilts on his forearms.
He loved it. Like,
I know, but
yeah.
eventually you'd be like,
Weird helmet.
why am I here?
Weird helmet that went all the way back and had like a spike on.
Yeah, was that him? Right.
Yeah, seen that guy? Like, but like, fuck me. Like, I'm sure you'd just be sick of it.
You would.
You would. It was your privilege, like
You would.
what's it's and wanking, maybe.
But if he had your body, and he knew your body, it'd
Imagine
fucking
being a
be
goat.
Even that fucking guy, I'm sure he
He
gets
was
sick
living
of
with
it.
goats like for a while. Do you know why you get sick of it, Martin? Because he doesn't actually think he's a goat. He's just a cunt.
Yeah.
He's just a cunt,
He's
and
just a
he's
cunt.
looked for all these
He's
weird
an art
things to
cunt.
be fucking like.
yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'm a cat, so I can't go to school. I'm a goat. I'm a
I
fuck 'em."
feel like a man. I have to get my dick. Only joking, Elliot.
You see that joke, like, 60s people regret bell bottoms, and like 80s people regret fucking whatever spandex, 90s people regret shell suits and raves, and then like
2000s
this,
people
like,
regret
cutting their dicks off.
that old fad. That old fad. Chop off your
There's a
neck.
picture of me in the early 2000s, no dick.
Fuck me. Imagine that. Like.
And another funny thought, bring it back to dementia. Imagine you cut your dick off and did get dementia, and then you just like get
you
bits
thought,
and you're just like,
you go back to your childhood before you were like
And you have no dick.
18 and you cut and you changed
no dick.
and you're like,
and then
mommy,
you just look down, there's no dick there now, and you're like,
oh, fuck.
I had a dick this morning. Where'd it go? You know?
What happened to
Right
it?
enough. Never thought about that now. Because a lot of them do go back to their childhood.
Yeah. Or a younger age, at least, regress back.
or maybe you just like bump your head and you have that 51st dates kind of disease.
It's every day you wake up.
Right.
You just don't
Imagine that.
remember anything.
Imagine, right? You got, on the day of your sex change, you were in a car accident and you can't remember that whole day.
Yeah.
And you wake up every day without
Without a dick.
a dick.
Realising you've had a surgery.
Yeah. And you every morning you just get up, oh, fuck me.
But then your memory. So your memory.
Take it out to go to the toilet.
So your memory is the memory you have left. Memory you have left.
like that, just like,
Oh, no jelly beans.
Jelly beans. Try and pop it out of your pants. and just
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean? Oh,
oh, you fucked up.
what
like,
the
wasn't it?
fuck? And then after a while,
then
so
you
like at the
just
start,
start-
it would be like fresh surgery and sore, and you're like, what the? But then, like
Right
after
enough.
a while,
Then it becomes just like a stump.
yeah,
Well, suppose like
A
you've got
stump?
you've got to turn it into something, have you?
With a
At this point?
vagina, I think, isn't
your
it?
parents just come into you. No, don't leave the bandages alone.
Wait, does anybody cut their dick off and not get it turned into a vagina?
Just doesn't like the dick.
Yeah.
Your man from Wu-Tang Clan was saying, remember? You best protect your dick. You
You
best
gotta
protect your
protect
dick.
your dick.
Yeah,
But I
pretty-
mean, is that a one that you can go and get where you just go and get it removed?
Just.
I don't know.
For
It has to be
what?
for sex, you ain't done it.
I don't know.
No. You can't. I don't think legally. Yeah, I think it would have to. I don't think you can just self mutilate legally. Like, can you? Like,
I don't.
for
Yeah,
no
no.
reason.
I don't know. Well, in
take my
fucking,
dick off. Take my arm off. The
That's what I'm
same
saying,
thing.
you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It has
if
to
you
be for a
can, like.
sex change.
I
Done
would say it would
you
have to be legally for a sex
And then
change.
can you get it all done in
Jesus
one
Christ.
day? Is the dick gone and vagina made all in one session?
Nah.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
he's
yes,
there you go.
yes.
There you go.
He's
Well, in Canada,
He's
you
the
can
expert.
kill yourself now.
like kill yourself in Canada.
That's fly, like.
But is it the assisted suicide when you're on like life support?
Nope.
You can kill yourself.
What, just hang yourself?
No,
for
no,
the
no, no.
crack?
You have to go and do it medically.
Right.
But here's the kicker: this is where I disagree. You can just be sad.
yeah, that's
You can
that's
just be
not all.
sad. You're allowed to just be sad and
Don't
then
agree
go to
with
the
that.
doctor and be like, "I'll kill myself."
Don't agree
And they're
with
like, "Yeah, come on this way."
Like we were talking about assisted suicide here, but that was because you're on
if
your
you're
deathbed.
fucked, you're in
on your
pain,
deathbed.
You
You're
don't
in
want to go
pain,
through all that shit.
and you are going to die in like
You know what I mean? This
a
is
year
just-
anyway, and you're really fucked.
This is
know?
just you wake up one day and you're like, "Nah, I'm sad,"
Yeah.
and then you go to the doctor and like, "Can I kill myself?" And they're like, "Yeah, You
Yeah,
can.
of course.
Yeah, come,
Right
come
this
back in
way.
a week.
Yeah, right. That should be the thing, though. It should be like, yeah, we'll put you down for 3 months from now. Then
That's what
like,
happens.
But then you'd be like, oh,
But not a lot of them are doing it. There's been, it's literally happening.
That's
It's
fucked.
literally happening. It's called MAID or DREAM or something. It stands for something medically assisted something. MAID, I think it is. And they're just, you just don't have to have anything wrong with you other than being sad. I think
Medical
that's
You have to be
wrong.
18 or something?
escape.
That's, oh yeah, yeah. But that's wrong, man. That's not cool. Like
Definitely not.
that's
I mean-
pushing it over to that side of things that I don't like. You know.
Fuck that. Like, I don't
Stop
agree with
that,
that
like,
at
you
all.
know.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's
Oh, that's wrong.
wrong.
That's
I
bad
don't
crack,
care
man.
what you think you feel like at that moment
Yeah.
or what you want to do.
That's bad crack. Like.
That's different than anything else. Like that's
That's bad news.
Well, right there.
yeah.
Bad
I
news,
think-
man. I do agree with it if you're in pain and you want to, you know, and there's no terminal illness, all that shit. But like,
You can't be helping people mentally distraught to kill themselves.
you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Because
crazy.
There's
That
a
is.
way. There's
I
always.
can't believe that's real.
There's
I
always a way
swear
out.
to fuck, neither did I. You can go and look it up. It's
Fix
legit
yourself.
real. Legit real. It's fucked.
Let me see.
But only in Canada.
Only in Canada at the moment, yeah.
Canada are going the other way, like, aren't they?
Where did they?
Yeah.
Canada assisted dying.
Oh,
Some provisions are in place, including a requirement of having 2 independent healthcare providers confirm that the patient is eligible before the request is. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, though. That could be that one where you're on your deathbed or something. That's,
yeah, no, well, you do have to go into a medical facility and get it injected and all the rest of it, but it's a legit fact that you don't have to have a terminal illness to have assisted suicide in Canada.
Assisted dying now accounts for 1 in 20 Canadian deaths, also known as voluntary euthanasia. Nothing's telling me here about the fucking, you know.
You need to do a good bit of reading, like.
Nothing's. Oh, you're right there. MAID, medical assistance in dying. MAID is a process that allows someone who is found eligible to be able to receive assistance from a medical practitioner in ending their life. Mm-hmm. Eligible meaning sad, just.
Eligible meaning sad, just if you go and look into it, yeah.
Only medical practitioners are permitted. But I suppose, does the medical practitioner just...
They're all cunts, though.
Yeah, I suppose. So pro.
Yeah.
All those
That's
ideas.
exactly what it is.
They're just
That's
like, they're
exactly what it
they
is.
think it might be offensive to not let someone do it. It's fucking... You're retarded.
That's
Exactly what it is.
I don't
man.
give a fuck. I said it.
Don't even
no,
flag
it's
it.
hard.
Don't even
I'm
flag it.
proud.
It's true.
But that is like, that's so far beyond logic.
Yeah.
And that's where it's getting dangerous.
Let's
getting
end on a
dangerous.
happy note. Somehow.
I was
Pancake Tuesday.
gonna shout Trump, but I'll not.
Trump versus Zelensky round 2.
Oh, fucking this season, boys!
Yeah,
I'll
it's
talk to you in
good,
the
like-
next podcast about it. This season's
Yeah.
so good.
Trump
like,
and Zelensky. That's
oh,
a mad
that
one. If you
was
want to see us
so
talking
fun.
about Trump and Zelensky,
Come on over to the Patreon and pay money for it.
patreon.com/4 Brors podcast. There's a special every month.
Only
there's an
50p.
exclusive. There's an exclusive every week. It's £1 a month. So for the first 50. Come on over. See you later. Love
Maybe
yous.
we made a mistake doing that, but sure.
Nah. Yeah. Here we go.
To leave the fucking cocksucking cheese where it is.
This magic moment